How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Driving Empire. In this video we'll be taking a look at the new revamps for the Paganis and the new Limited. Now they also revamped one other car, which is a Corvette, which is the ZR1. So we go here and type in the ZR1. Here it is. You can tell there's already a huge difference. The wing is much bigger because previously the wing was very small and I was also questioning why it was small. But I think they seem to notice it and they kind of actually give it the actual model, which is nice. And of course it also has the new sound system in it. Which is, it sounds alright, it sounds pretty good. The accelerating is also very nice. And of course this car is really fast and it looks very aggressive. One of the coolest Corvettes in this game. Now let's move on to the Paganis. So they revamped quite a few Paganis. So what I know is that the Tempesta got also revamped, but I don't have that car sadly. I do, however, have the BC, which also got a revamp. So it's got a, I can see the new carbon textures are already on this car. Very nice. I can see it on the hood. Of course, the sound also. Oh yeah, the turbo sounds are so nice. I absolutely love the turbo sounds. And of course they updated the calipers because I think before the calipers were like really low quality. Now they revamped it and it looks a lot nicer. And let's move on to the next one, which is a Huayra Roadster. And look at the new carbon texture on that. It looks very nice now. Of course, it's got the interior, and the calipers are also updated, even better. Now, all these Paganis don't really have that huge change in the sound because previously the sound they already sounded very nice. I think they just kind of amped up the turbos and the sound of the car and the startups. Of course, you got the Imola. Now, sadly, I can't change the rims. It still wouldn't let me change the rims. Like, if you go into the customization shop and go to rims, I still can't change the rims. It still just gives me the rim choices, so I can't really change the color. So I'm kind of stuck with, like, yeah, that kind of brownish color, which kind of sucks. But anyways, still updated sounds, and there's still a couple more to go. Of course, we got the Utopia as well. Did they make the engine bay nicer as well? Yeah, I mean, I think the engine bay was kind of already nice, so they didn't really have to change much of that. Of course, we got the interior, much nicer, more refined, more polished. And of course, the sound. Now, there's still one more Pagani. I know they didn't. I don't think they revamped this one yet. But did they change the like? Did they fix the spoilers? Oh, it went down instead. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, they got it's going down. They gotta fix that. But anyways, let's just move on to the next Pagani, which is going to be the Revolution. The best sounding Pagani in the game at the moment because of the new sound system. Here, look, just take a listen. It sounds really good, and of course you got the new carbon fiber texture as well, which looks even better now. By far the best sounding Pagani in game. Until they revamped the Huayra R, because the Huayra R will sound heavily. But now let's move on to the new car, which is a Pagani and it's a limited, so it's called the 2023 Pagani Huayra Dinamica Evo. Dinamica is dynamics in Italian, and here it is. This has to be like the best looking Pagani limited ever. This thing looks really nice. I know some people are gonna be like, ew, what are those? It doesn't really affect the car, it still looks really good. Of course, you got the interior. You know, Pagani interiors are undefeated and they're like the best interiors ever. And of course, we got the new sounds as well. This just sounds a bit more aggressive than the other Wairas. Now, what's funny is that I'm not sure why this doesn't have the updated backfire. It has like the older one. But anyways, here is the acceleration. Oh yeah, this car sounds really good, but I'm still not sure about why the backfire is the old one. To be fair, the old one does look sometimes a lot better than the new one. But maybe that's just me. But still, this car looks. Just look at this car. There's no way you look at this car and say it's ugly. This thing looks incredible. Got the Italian flag on the canards as well, the front canards. Really nice. I want to keep it in the red. I like it in the red. The red really fits the car. But yeah, of course you got the engine in the back. Of course, naturally aspirated V12 derived from AMG. I know a lot of people probably thought AMG Mercedes was gonna come, but sadly it didn't. We got Opel, but it doesn't matter. It will come in the future, guys. You can just believe it comes in the future. It will come. And of course, this engine makes about 800 horsepower, 802 horsepower actually, to be more exact. Very nice. I can tell why they call this the Dynamica. This thing is very dynamic. But anyways, that's really all in this video. I hope there's more bigger things to come in the future. But this is one of the nicest Pagani Limiteds in this game. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.